All right, so let's go through this rule. We've seen two rules, and we did the two rules from paper one, if you remember, the power rule and the chain rule. We've been talking about them many, many times. Okay, you can go and check them again. But now we have two more rules, which is product rule and quotient rule. Okay, so yeah, let's see what happens. Product rule, you remember the word product. Okay, it's as simple as this. Product, we remember that when you hear the word product, it means we are multiplying. So when we say the product rule is the rule of things that are multiplying. Okay, for example, you get y being equal to x times e to the negative 5x. Here you have two functions, this one and this one, okay? And they are multiplying one another. X is a polynomial, e to the negative 5x is an exponential. So the polynomial times exponential, they are multiplying and they ask you for the derivative. So here you should know that we can say that y is in terms of u and v are multiplying, where u and v are functions. U is x and v is this other function, which is e to the negative 5x. So when you have y being two functions, u and v multiplying, the product rule says now dy dx would be equal to, okay, it's the derivative of two functions multiplying. Okay, the product rule. Dy dx will be equal to the first u times the derivative of the second dv dx. Okay, derivative of v is dv dx. Then plus the second v times the derivative of the first du dx. That's what the product rule says. This is what the product rule says. So let's go and do this first one, okay? And remember, it's u dv dx plus v, the second one, times the derivative of the first, du dx, okay? So we bring the first, we differentiate the second, plus we bring the second, we differentiate the first. So it's going to be, here we have y being equal to x e to the negative 5x, okay? This is the original. Let's say that they say, then they say find dy dx, okay? The question says find dy dx. So we write it on our own. We say y is equal to x e to the negative 5x. We always write the first, we always write the initial equation. Then now we're going to say let u be equal to x, v be equal to e to the negative 5x, which means y will be equal to uv, okay? Y will be equal to uv. Now you can say that du dx, derivative of u with respect to x. If you differentiate x, what do you get? 1. Derivative of x is 1. Then we can find dv dx, it is going to be equal to derivative of e to the negative 5x. What do? We differentiate it. So derivative of negative 5x is negative 5 times, we bring it as it is, e to the negative 5x, which is going to be negative 5 e to the negative 5x. Then we have y being equal to uv. So now we can say if y is equal to uv, okay, we can say when y is equal to uv, you can now say by the product rule, you can say by the product rule, by the product rule, you can now say dy dx is equal to, first one, u differentiate the second, dv dx, plus the second, v differentiate the first, du dx. So it's going to be, what is my u? I have my u, it is x. So it'll be x times, what is my dv dx? I have dv dx here, it'll be negative 5 e to the minus 5x. Then plus, okay, you multiply this two, then plus v, what is my v? E to the negative 5x, so e to the negative 5x times du dx. What is du dx? It is 1, so times 1. So it is going to be minus 5 times x, minus 5 comes in front, it will be minus 5x, then e to the minus 5x. Okay, plus in here, it will be 1 times this, it will be just e to the minus 5x. And this becomes your solution, okay? If you want to bring out e to the negative 5x, it's up to you. Since it's there on both, e to the negative 5x, here you remain with minus 5x plus 1, okay? Because here e to the negative, it cancels with this, you remain with minus 5x. In here, it cancels, you remain with 1. So this is going to be your final solution, and you are done. you are done with this. Let's see more questions in the next video. Bye for now.